Tony Novak here to share a few points on how to stay out of tax trouble. Now, today, Monday, December 4th, we're starting a new series, Year End Tax Tips. And while I'm not big on year end tax tips, generally, there are some effective tools that we can. So we're going to try to hammer through those one each day for as long as that may take us. I think we'll be into holiday season at that point. So, also today, being December, we have the holiday Christmas tree behind me, and I just want to make a humorous note here that I have been filming since the day after Halloween when my wife put up that tree. I have been filming to block it so that it didn't distract from our broadcast. So today, I think it's okay. It can distract from our broadcast. My wife is the Christmas queen, and I'm recording from our home office in the city, and so after Halloween. So let's get into today's topic. Easy quarterly estimate fix. And so this topic pertains to people who run a business or a side hustle. And for some, it even comes as a surprise. You're supposed to be paying taxes all through the year as money is earned in that. And if you don't, and it gets to be into next year and we're finally sitting down and doing the bookkeeping, well, you're going to owe a little penalty on the tax that you should have paid throughout the year. A basic principle of taxation is pay as you earn, and that pertains to businesses, to self-employed people, and also people with a side hustle. So the fix, in the case that you have a side hustle, a side business, or one spouse runs their own business, is self-employed, like in my case, and the other spouse is a W-2 employee, or perhaps that you're an S corp owner and you have income both as you take a salary for that S corp, and then you also take a passive income from that S corp because it earns more than just your salary. Now, here we are in December. There is an easy fix available to avoid penalty on all of that prior income up until now that we should have been paying taxes on as we go. And let me just back up a second and say this also pertains to realtors. I think realtors are a group that can benefit substantially from this strategy. So here we are in December. What we need to do right now is sit down and make an estimate, a profit and loss statement. It doesn't need to be fancy. I told a woman over the weekend who owns a business to just do it, pencil and paper, and then come back to me and we'll take it from there. Does not need to be fancy. Write down the revenue that you brought in, total it up, look at your bank statements, or if you have an accounting system. Many of my self-employed micro business clients do not. We need to come up with an estimate of the expenses for the year, net those out, and look at the net income that we're going to be subject to taxes on. That's where I can step in and easily help make that estimate calculation. It's not difficult once we have the number of what we actually earned as a business. And then all we need to do is go back to the payroll administration. And most people nowadays have a payroll portal. You just need a email address and a password, and you can sign in and access and make adjustments. You can, in almost all the portals I know of, make a one-time or temporary adjustment to withholdings, and we can have an additional amount withheld now in December from payroll, painless. Don't have to write a check. Don't have to do anything. I know it's not convenient to take additional money out of your take-home pay, but by doing that now, making that adjustment, and it's a simple click. If I'm your payroll administrator, it's a real simple, a couple of second adjustment that we make a one-time adjustment for S corporation owner, for example, to withhold an additional amount, and that completely avoids penalties for the entire year. That counts the same as if you had paid tax on the money as it was earned. So a little tip, I don't think it's too well known, and I hope that might be useful to some people. Welcome comments, feedback, questions. I'm easy to reach at taxproblems.cpa, and I'll be back tomorrow with another Tax Minute.